to another episode of series TV with Gardens of India and Vegetables of India. So today we are covering Sharmila's yard. She has a lovely bunch of vegetables and awesome flowers and a large variety of figs, and that I have seen. So I've been here for almost 10-15 years, and she's my neighbor, and I really enjoy her enthusiasm for plants. So I hope you also get inspired. So let's look at Sharmila's yard, and let's know how she takes care of these plants, and how we can all benefit and get encouraged and inspired to grow our own veggies in the yard. Here we have Sharmila. Hi Sharmila, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
Thank you so much for inviting us. I know it's COVID time and not an easy task to invite somebody home, but thank you so much. And the main reason I wanted Sharmila's yard, because she has this lovely Tindora plant. If you look over here, it is Dundakai plant is what it's called, and she's maintained it so beautifully. I came right in time so that we can take a video. So I'll let Sharmila talk from here. Sharmila, go ahead. How did you start your passion of vegetables, and what is your inspiration for getting a vegetable garden and a fig garden going?
I think it was in my genes that I do some gardening, because I'm from agricultural families back in India, and having basic things was the first interest, but then it became larger and larger. Now I'm very passionate, and my children also know that it's a stress buster for me. So if my mom is gardening, she's going to be in a good mood.
Excellent. See, that's a very good thing. And also grow your own veggies is a big, grow your own food is a big movement that we are all coming into, and it's good for kids to know where the food is coming. Excellent. So you want to start with the Dundakai plant, because this is a beautiful backdrop of greenery you have with a lot of white flowers. Go ahead. I would want to know more about how you're able to harvest so much Tindora in Dallas, Texas. So it's interesting. So go ahead, please.
I was actually looking for having a Tindora plant for a very long time. I did a lot of trial and errors, because we have harsh winters and we cannot save the root. And I have so far killed at least 4 to 5 Tindora plants, including the root stock, the ball that is there, that you can actually save. And people learn from making mistakes, and I have done that too. So this is probably my 5th Tindora plant that I finally have figured out how to save the root and actually make use of what I have at home to make it yield better than what it does. And in the winter, I'm planning to pull out the bulb, part of the bulb, not all of it, and put it in a pot and inside the garage,
So
or
you save
inside
it.
my house.
Okay, for the winter.
As a backup only, not as my primary
So
source,
you-
because I'm going to mulch this part.
Yes, okay, that's
And
nice.
leave it in the winter, because the part of the house it is in, it's the south side of the house, and it is basically well protected from north winds and other
Awesome.
cold.
Yeah, because if you see over here, you have separated this one plant on the side such a way that you can save the bulb and do it. Do you
Yes.
put anything special for the plant for it to bloom, or it's just a growing plant that once you give water, it is good?
This one is actually all kitchen scrap water that I have started to do from
So you-
past 2 years.
So you soak your kitchen scraps in water,
Yeah, for
and then
a week, and then
you blend it, or
yeah, I don't blend it. I just get the squeeze as much as out, and then you dilute it with maybe 10 to 15 times of water.
Excellent.
And pour a cup every pot.
Excellent. So if you see over here, the plant is a basic small plant up here, but when you go up, she's used this plastic, netting, and it's amazing how she's used her basic that you find in the kitchen stuff and built this. And if you see, she was saying how this was all the way up and it has this nice area, but she was planning to take it off because it's almost September here, and October's we don't get that much. So if you look over here, see, there's a lot of Dundakai. So how much roughly, I don't want to put you on spot, Sharmila, but roughly I should say you got enough for the rest of the year, I would say?
So far I have frozen about 10 quarter bags at this point of time, in spite of eating.
After eating and all of
Yeah.
that. Excellent. And you have some more plants over here in the same yard. This is the looks like the turmeric plant.
Yes, this I have used a 3-tier method that people are using back in India, where they put something in the ground, above the ground and over the ground.
Excellent.
So that it can get shade from Tindora and actually give me turmeric at the end of the season.
Yeah, we will have a lot of harvesting. I also love the turmeric plant and the aroma of the leaf. It's amazing for teas.
Yes.
Try that. Actually, Tindora also, a lot of Asian people use this ends of the Tindora and the leaves also for dal. I have tried personally the dal. The dal was empty because it was good actually and was fun to eat. And I have some. You have some other plant over here.
This is perilla. This is basically a herb that I've tried to grow for the first time, and you can
So
see
do
that
you use it in something? What do you?
this is
use?
eaten as a salad leaf.
As a salad leaf?
Yes.
Excellent. And you have one curry patta also over here.
Yeah, I'm trying to ground curry this year, and hopefully
Excellent.
along with the Tindora, I'll save this.
Love's awesome. It looks awesome. And look at the blooms. She still has a bunch of Tindora to harvest. I am going to get a plant this year to keep with me. And oh yeah, she put some netting over here too. So this wall is going to be a Tindora wall. I would say it's a Tindora patch,
Yes.
not a wall. I
and
would
it's
say,
just
but
2 small roots.
2 small roots giving
And
you
I
so much.
started it with a stem.
Very good. So this is easily propagated, right?
Yes.
Sharmila?
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. So this is amazing that we are able to grow Tindora in the house. This is my brother's favorite vegetable. So I am going to get a sprout and get this bloom just to get, because I think the blooms are so different when compared to what some of the yards had actually. Excellent. Say sole ownership, I would say nobody in our yard has this much of Brahma Kamalam. The plant looks, how old is this plant, Sharmila?
This is about 7 years old.
It's a 7-year-old plant and she has gotten so many blooms. There are a few young ones up here blooming, ready to come for blooming, and over here. So Sharmila, the process of growing this plant is not an easy one. So what do? Do you put anything specific to it, or do you add anything special?
These are the family of cacti, so they do not require a lot of water. The less you water, the better it is. I think if you want to really take care of your plant, water it as less as possible, and change the soil every now and then.
So see, this is also the Brahma Kamalam. So we call her the queen of Brahma Kamalam plants in our yard, in our neighborhood actually. And have here people tree. How old is this people tree?
This is about 7 years old.
7 years old. This side we have her puja plants, I would say. In the evenings I see them doing pujas. So here we have Sharmila's son, Sanjit. Hi Sanjit, how are you?
I'm good.
You have school today, right? Online?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, tell us what about this plant and the 3 plants or 4 plants that are here. So go ahead, please.
Well, for this plant is the Avadumbaram plant. We always do puja here. You see all the flowers. Mostly we just prayed on this plant, and it's growing a lot.
It's growing a lot.
Yeah.
So do you like Avadumbaram plant is Lord Dattatraya's favorite plant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where he always does puja, or
He
sits
meditates.
next to him.
He
Yeah,
meditates. It's good vibes that come from there.
Yes.
Thank you. So do you help take care of the plant? Do you water the plants? And
I usually do puja, and whenever I'm outside, I just put water to
you
the
just
plant.
put water to the plants. Do you enjoy gardening, Sanjit?
Oh, yes.
Do you
kind
help your
of.
mom?
I love watching my mom do gardening.
Excellent. That is good. So you will grow food too so soon. That's good. So Sharmila, do you want to tell, there are a couple of plants over there. I think you put your Parijatam on the floor. Bilvam. Yeah, this is a Bilva plant that she has put it on the ground. How old is this plant, Sharmila?
This is actually about 5 to 6 years old, and I have recently grounded it, and I'm planning to
Cover it up.
Yeah,
and-
cover it up for winter.
Excellent. So I see that you put Parijatam also on the ground.
Yes, I have Parijatam in the ground. It is
Yeah,
fighting
yeah, I
for
saw that.
space.
That's true. It's
with,
fighting for space. Yeah, there are two big trees at the same spot, right?
Yes.
So I just got my new baby Avadumbaram plant. So I'm praying it will grow big and it'll be good.
then
You
I
have your
have-
neem plant also over
I
here.
have a neem plant here.
Yeah,
yes.
it is so unlikely to have these plants in the ground. It's a risk that we are taking, but Sharmila has done a good job of, like, if you see, she has framed it up such a way that in the winter time, she and Shrikant are planning on putting a nice covering on this so it is safe. Actually, the plant can survive winter and go make a big. These are huge trees, actually, right? They are huge trees.
Yes,
How old
they're
is-
huge trees, and mulching is the key.
Is the key?
Yeah, even if you lose some branches for winter, if you have saved your root, it's a.
So the Avadumbaram has grown a lot since it's been on the ground, right?
Yes, actually, it took off after I put it in the ground.
Excellent.
It was much smaller than
Much
this.
smaller, I think.
Yes.
So maybe I should also try to dedicate one spot. How old is your neem plant over here?
This neem plant is 4 years old.
4 years old. Any more medicinal plants you have, Sharmila, over here? Or we're going to cover your vegetable garden
Yes,
next. So
yes.
excellent. Flowering plant. It has white color, purple color, and pink color. Are these same plants?
No, they're mixed.
They're mixed.
seeds. Yes.
So what plant is this, Sanjit?
This is the morning glory plant, my sister's. Every time in the morning, when sun comes up, this blooms like beautifully. Usually I just take it, but my sister...
And then here she is also known, very famous for her peppers, because she has a wide variety of different kinds of heirloom peppers, and she spotted them in pots so that she can save them during winter inside and continue growing with the same plants. So Sharmila, can you explain a little bit about the peppers you have, and each one of them, I know your interest in peppers, so please go
Okay,
ahead.
this is the first time that I started super hots. Super hots are basically the ones which are very high Scoville levels, above 50,000 to 10,000. This is Carolina Reaper. At this point of time, it's still building
to come?
itself. Yes, and I'm hoping it'll give me some fruits by the end of this year. And this is Trinidad Scorpion. It is still blooming at this point of time, and I'm hoping I will get some, but I have other plants which have more. This is another Trinidad Scorpion, and this is called Ahi charapita, which is a Peruvian chili, and this was basically eaten by some rodents and I'm still recovering, but I have seen the fruits and they're excellent. I'm waiting for
Are they
more.
very spicy?
They are called tasting chilies.
Tasting chilies.
They're very flavorful, and they're eaten as a side dish.
Excellent. Those
And
side
this is the Thai chilies. They're red. They're going to be red in
Red
color.
chilies, yeah.
And this is called Scotch bonnet. And this is a Jamaican variety, and Trinidad people actually make sauce of it
Sauce
and
out
eat.
of it. Is it spicy again? And,
Yes, it is spicy. I actually, when I was on my travels to Trinidad, I ate this, and I asked the people from the restaurant, what is it called? And they said it's Scotch bonnet, and that's how I ended up getting the plant.
So how did you collect it? You get it from here, or you got it somewhere else, or is this a pepper group, or
There is a pepper lovers group. They have excellent suggestions, and this is called Trinidad Scorpion. So this is going to have a stinger very soon, and these are some of the spiciest in the world.
wow? All of this is the same.
Yes,
So
this
I
is-
just have to come
see
back,
this, yeah.
cross the road, and come this side and have peppers in your house. This is the very lovely looking pepper plant. What pepper is this?
This is called Sugar Rush Red.
Sugar rush? Or
Yeah.
is it going to be sweet pepper?
No, it is sugar, but it's not at all anywhere sweet. It's very spicy.
Wow.
I'm planning to make sauces and keep, because both my son, my husband, and myself are very hot sauce connoisseurs. So
Very
I'm
good.
planning to
I
make
see
some.
that there's so many. It's called Sugar Rush.
Red, yes.
Sugar red. Wow.
Sugar
it looks-
Rush Red.
Sugar rush red. It
Because
looks
they come in
amazing.
peach color also.
Yeah, see, they look amazing. And
Then
see-
I have more Trinidad Scorpions and Scotch bonnets. They're much smaller in size, but I'm going to save them, and they will be fruiting next year.
Excellent. As you see, we have learnt a lot from Sharmila today, and I'm so glad she invited us home here today to see her yard. She has a bunch of plants, so we are covering her dundakai plants and pepper plants today. We are going to cover her whole vegetable garden and her little front yard which has, she has a lot of jasmines and hydrangeas over there, and it's interesting how we have taken some of our time and built these small gardens in Dallas, Texas, and during these COVID times trying to keeping ourselves busy, at the same time growing our food and also the medicinal plants that we are using. So we are using the neems that are coming out, we come out to have leaves and everything. So thank you, Sharmila, for inviting us today and helping me with the video. So I really think, hope and pray that everybody gets inspired by this video. Thank you for watching us. Like us and comment and subscribe to our channel to know more about how we are doing and all the other videos. We have a part 2 of this video coming up on Sharmila's regular veggie garden. I say regular veggie garden because she is our Dondakaya queen and pepper queen of our Frisco. So you have to see her vegetable garden too. Thank you.